Graphite House.
So my name is Ruby Chavez. I was born in Austin, Texas. Came down to Atlanta and pretty much found my home. The type of art that I do is basically, it's always been any and every type of art, anything that spans the word creativity. Most people know me for my painting and canvas work. I tap into murals as well, apparels, shoes. I've been a visual artist since I can remember. I know as a kid, I came into it just trying to be like my brother. He was like the artist of the family. I was able to kind of take myself out of my natural environment, which was crazy, and art became an outlet for me to like center my focus. I love color. I do believe in moods and how color affects your mood, and it all adds to the story. I'm almost like a visual journalist, or maybe even somewhat a visual poet. I first met Rodney at Articulate Atlanta. Me and him, I feel like we just kind of meshed well together. I like his eye, and I like the way he moves and deals with artists. He's just been very straightforward, direct. The art world can have its own politics. I like the way Rodney deals with me in that he just comes straight forward with it, lays it all out. He's been one person that's brought opportunity my way. Never expected it, never asked. He's just been present and there. And that relationship is just a beautiful one to me, and one that I respect. That's gonna be a new experience for me, getting my work outside of Atlanta into New York. I feel like I do a lot, like my art is just generally gonna be storytelling. What colors, what's the mood, what sort of mini-series do I want to use as my introduction to New York. So I'm definitely conscious of what I'm gonna do, but I wanna make sure that I'm highlighting very important parts of who I am as an artist on that canvas for the new people to see. You know, joining the art world or art space, I feel like it genuinely has to be something that really drives you, is really a part of you. It's not for the weak. It's going to be something where it's going to cost you time. Sometimes you're going to be, scraping up your pennies or your coins to get whatever product or material you need, just to hope that you sell. For me, art has always come in waves. You got to be prepared for that. Finding the time to yourself to figure out what you're trying to say, what you're trying to convey, who you're trying to connect with, and stand on that. The most important part is finding your technique and your approach to creativity. Being an artist in itself, you have to really kind of know yourself. Nobody's ever really gonna motivate you, so you have to self-motivate. And so sometimes I could tend to get in my own head, and I feel like I have to find ways to navigate that. Having to have like my mom being handicapped and stuff like that, I feel like you entertain people differently. You think outside of yourself, and I feel like that has been a big portion of my artistry and how I come up with the concepts, how I engage with the viewers. I feel like all of that goes hand in hand. I feel like there's a lot of distractions in our day-to-day, so getting the opportunity to speak with people privately or intimately and speaking completely on things that actually matter and who we are, that's very much a part of my purpose. An everyday mantra is to think bigger, basically think outside of myself, thinking bigger in a sense of like, hey, how can we make that reach? How can we connect those dots? How can I start that conversation? If you have an idea and you want to try it, I'm always the one to go to, so.